Yo, this your friendly neighborhood 775 superhero coming to you with the first video of a series about my hair transplant surgery that I'm going to get done in Istanbul, Turkey here in about 11 days. Okay. This series is going to talk about kind of my history of my hair and why I want to get the surgery done, to why I decided to get it done in Istanbul, Turkey, and then I'm going to record the whole process of getting it done, the recovery, and also address everything I've learned about hair loss over the last couple of years. Because a lot of people, hair loss affects a lot of people, men and women. And so before I move on, a disclaimer, okay? There's gonna be people who say, Jose, I got it worse than you, or I'm in my mid-20s, I'm already losing my hair, or, oh, people are get angry with me because my hair loss isn't as bad as theirs. Or I understand that. I feel for all of y'all, okay? Doing my research, I've had friends that have lost their hair like in their 20s, okay? So I feel for everybody, and hopefully this might be able to help somebody. Okay, so don't get mad that my hair's all right. Number 2, I am shooting this video in the natural light here to make myself look younger. Okay, I'm wearing this tank top to kind of like show off the physique, to make myself look younger. I even got my earrings in because I'm trying to make myself look younger, so that when this is just, I feel young, I look young, and that's part of the reason why I want to get this surgery done, is because I feel like people don't really know how old I am until they see my head. And I actually have gotten comments about, oh, now I can see that you're 43. Oh wow, look brother, you going bald there. I've had people celebrate and actually be happy that I've been going bald. Just a few. Okay, so I'm trying to make myself look young right now. What was the other? Oh, this is also not to make anybody feel bad, okay? About being bald, okay? There's nothing wrong with being bald. This is just how I feel about myself. So if you can't afford to get the surgery done, or you're balding, I'm not trying to make anybody feel less or bad. You know, that's something I thought about. Sometimes when you want to help people, you have to risk making some people feel bad. You know, when I talk about weight loss and I try to motivate people and inspire people, sometimes I make people feel bad about being overweight because they just take it a certain way, and there's nothing I can do about that. I have to try, and I always use my personal experience to help others and inspire others and educate others, so I just gotta do what I gotta do. Okay, moving on. My personal story, I've always had a big head. I've always had nicknames tied into my head, being big forehead. Even in my early 20s, I did notice in photos my forehead was kind of on the larger side. I didn't really tie it into hair loss because most people don't think about losing hair when you're in your 20s. Then maybe when I was about 28, I had somebody make a comment on my bald spot in the crown. I've always blamed it on spinning on my head, okay? But I've just blamed it on spinning on my head, but it's androgenic alopecia. I think alopecia is what they call it. I don't know, I think that's what it is. But a lot of men losing their hair because androgenic is DHT, okay? So little by little I noticed, the hair was receding more, the bald spot was getting bigger. It got to the point where I just started wearing hats. 99% of the time I wear hats in I just always tried to cover it up, and it got to the point where I started using hair fibers. Okay, somebody said, "Oh, I didn't know." I'm gonna show you my balding on the crown, and most of you people are gonna be like, "Wow, I didn't realize that," and that's because I've never showed it. I've always wore hair fibers. I've always wore a hat. I've always covered it up. But with the hair fibers, then it's like you got to worry about the fibers getting on a pillow. I've tried on clothes or hats at a store, and then when checking out, the person's looked at the hat and go, "Oh my God, sir, let me get you a new one. This is dirty." And you're gonna be like, what are you gonna do? Tell them, "Oh, that's my hair fibers," you know? You try to like go in the pool, and then the hair fibers wash out. You know, it's just like the hair fibers aren't gonna cover up the front either. It's just like, you know, I've tried shaving my head and then I look like a gang member. It's just, there's been like a buildup of this, and you know, I've done the comb over sideways, I've done like the faux hawk, you know, I've done all these different hairstyles to cover up my balding, and it just kind of like gotten to the point where, you know, it's just really affected me. Even with my relationship with Gail, when I moved in with Gail, I would go to bed at night. It'd be like 10 o'clock, and we'd go and get cozy in the bed, and I'd wear a hat. I'd wear a hat in the bed because I was embarrassed. I didn't want her to see what was really there. And she's like, "Why are you wearing a hat?" Or even like, just, I'm always wearing a hat. And you know, most people know when a guy's wearing a hat all the time, it's because he's losing his hair. But some people be like, "Why are you wearing a hat?" You know, I've had people like see my head and say, "Oh shit, now I could see you're 43, dude. Oh, you're really losing it there." People are gonna say, "Oh, you look good bald. You got a good head." I appreciate that. I don't think so. Some people would say, "Gail loves you." Oh, you have Gail. Gail loves you the way you are. She got with you when you were balding, and so don't worry about it. Yes, Gail does love me, and she's not gonna leave me over my balding, okay, or my hair loss. But I don't, to me, that's kind of funny when people say that, because I'm doing it mostly for me, okay, like 99% for me. But why not do it for Gail too? Okay, she's gonna love me regardless. But I try to look as good as possible for Gail. I actually grew my hair out again for Gail. I cut my bulking seasons short so I don't get too fat. I do that for Gail. I want to look good for Gail. I want to look sexy for Gail. I want Gail to just know that she's got a sexy, good-looking man. So yeah, sure she'll love me if I'm heavy or if I'm bald, but why not look good for her, you know? All right, so, and just the other thing is, it's like people just judge you off your appearance, you know? I believe like having hair is like kind of like having like nice teeth, okay? You just look at newscasters and certain jobs, they all got full heads of hair. You would be surprised how many people in Hollywood have had hair surgeries, and you have no idea. Once you start researching this stuff, it opens your eyes. But if you haven't researched it, you're just like totally like clueless about it. Okay, so we're already at like 9 minutes here, and this is just kind of like talking about why I wanted to get the hair surgery, and kind of like my history, and so yeah. Maybe some of y'all can relate. All right, so yeah, that's kind of like my history with it, and then the next videos are gonna address different subjects. So this is your friendly neighborhood 775 superhero. I love y'all. God bless you.